Oi!
Any units assist, officer chasing. Show uniform 224 assisting the last call, please.
You're watching South West London TV. I'm Laura Cornelius and I'm here with the officers from the Metropolitan Police. We are on our way to an incident in Ealing, so stay tuned to find out what's going on.
Well, I'm PC Collins from 2A TSG. I'm based at Alperton Traffic Garage. I've just seen you go into that car over there. As a result of that, I'm going to detain you under section 1 of PACE and search you. Okay, mate, what is this?
I don't know.
Okay. Because of what I've seen, and because of what I've found, I'm going to arrest you on suspicion of theft from a motor vehicle.
Well, we've just arrived here at Perivale Athletics Track. A young male has been arrested for theft. Unfortunately, this seems to be an incident that is happening far too often these days, and it's an incident that needs to be approached with extreme sensitivity due to the subject's age. The main challenge is, how do we get these youths off the street and doing something constructive with their lives? Well, the answer to that is MetTrack. MetTrack is a youth diversion scheme, but one with a difference. It uses qualified coaches that are all former or current international athletes and therefore great role models. Their main aim is to get these youths to look at life in a positive way through sport and therefore avoiding situations like this. I'm joined now by John Powell, who is the founder of MetTrack. Tell us more about MetTrack.
Well, back in 2005, I've been a police officer for 23 years or so, but I'd also, for longer than that, been an athletics coach. MetTrack has touched the lives of literally thousands of young Londoners over the years that we've been running, and no doubt over the future years, thousands more. We offer positive pathways. We don't care whether they go into athletics, street dance or tiddlywinks. You know, we just want them to do the right thing, get them off the streets and have a positive future as a result of maybe getting inspiration and self-confidence out of sport, and of course the role models that are their coaches.
I'm now joined by Josh Soire, who is a leading coach here at MetTrack and also an international athlete. Tell us what happens in a MetTrack session.
So, well, with myself anyway, I sort of coach 3 different types of sessions. The first is where mainly is just sports, because a lot of these kids are heavily sports orientated, so they just want to get into sports, and they're not really bad kids. Second of all is where we do a bit of sports and some mentoring, and the others is purely just mentoring. So in a typical session, we'll do sports and mentoring. I will go in there and we'll do a warm-up, and after the warm-up they'll get into an activity, wherever it may be, and after that we'll have a sit down and we'll discuss certain things. One that springs to mind is a young chap that I was coaching in a pupil referral centre. Not only was I coaching him, I was also mentoring him as well. We would sit down from day to day, discuss things and see how he dealt with issues. After being with him for some time, he was then able to transfer on to mainstream school, and he puts that down to being in MetTrack's care.
I'm joined now by Matt Threadgold, who is a scheme manager. Tell us more about your role.
My role as MetTrack scheme manager is to coordinate the coaches, the venues and various activities that go on, looking at improving the young people's lives through maximising the impact of the project. It's not just about sport, but sport is a vehicle that we use to help these young people go on to the next positive pathway in their career path, whatever that might be. We have the TSG come down and the kids get to look at what the TSG do. We arrange for Category D prisoners to come down, so they give them talks about the real life consequences of crime and look at it from a different perspective.
I'm now here with one of the young Londoners who has been through the whole MetTrack scheme. Bukola, thanks for talking to us. Okay. Tell us first of all where you were, what place you were at before you started MetTrack.
Before MetTrack, I wasn't doing anything really positive. I'd go to school, come home, chill in my house for a bit or go out with my friends, and you don't really have anything positive to do out there. I started running with my school and I realised that I was kind of good at it, and my teacher wanted to see me go far. So one day we went to some activity that was run by MetTrack, and that's where I was scouted by John Powell, and he asked me to join one of his sessions in Crystal Palace just to see if I would like it. I enjoyed it. It made me feel good about myself, and it made me feel confident that I could do something, and my parents were also proud of me for doing it as well.
So you're a big fan of MetTrack?
Indeed, I think it is a positive thing, a positive aspect that I think a lot of you should get into, that could be a life changer.
Well, it's great to see a negative becoming a positive, as we have done here with Metrac today. The National Lottery have been funding them the last few years, but they are desperately in need of a sponsor now. So if you think that could be you, then head to metrac.com. These young Londoners have nothing to lose and everything to win. I'm Cornelius, reporting from Perivale Athletics Track.